Hey guys, today I'm doing this video to kind of get a snapshot of a couple neighborhoods in Fort Pierce so we could look back in about a year and really get an idea of where the market was today and where it's going. Today is January 17th and we're getting a little snapshot of a few neighborhoods in Fort Pierce. I started off in Fort Pierce in Portofino Shores. It's a very well-known community right around Lakewood Park. It's right off of Turnpike Feeder Road. In the last 30 days, there's been two sales in there. One of them was listed at $370,000, ended up selling for $370,000 and was only on the market for 5 days. Awesome home, had a pool, it was right on the water, beautifully staged, professional photos. So that's still a good indication that if you get the right agent, you list it at a reasonable price, and you get the nice pictures and you have it looking good when people come to look at it, things are still selling. There's another one that was on the market for $359,900 that ended up selling at $327,500, and that was on the market about a month. So once again, still strong, selling 30 days and under, still very, very solid. They did not get what they were asking. Maybe they were a little bit overpriced. Maybe the staging wasn't what it was, but still very, very good deal. And so we're looking at the price per square foot in there. You're anywhere between $248, $257 a square foot, and that is in Portofino Shores right now, January 17th of 2023. Next, we're gonna go to Harbour Isle. So Harbour Isle is beautiful condos right as soon as you go over the bridge into Fort Pierce on South Hutchinson Island. These things, they're huge, almost 2,000 square feet, high ceilings, all have beautiful views of the water. Either some are looking over the inlet, some are looking over the river, some are looking over the marina. So these are it's another neighborhood that there are lots of constants. You know, most of them go right around the same price. So this is another good test of where the market's at today. And really, in the last 30 days, there's only been 3 that sold in there. Definitely some, I would say some difference in the prices that they sold, but there's a little input on them. One of them was on the market for over 6 months. They got $400,000 for it. Now, what are the reasons for that? Maybe the right person wasn't in, maybe the view wasn't perfect for them. But if you ask me, that's just kind of a sign of the kind of buyers that were here. The sales in that community have kind of slowed down in the last couple months. There was another one on the market over 6 months as well, and that one sold for $439,000. So we're seeing a trend there. None of these were penthouse, and they were kind of sitting in there for a little bit. So that's kind of where we're at today, and I'm curious to see in about a year, in a 30-day period, how many of those were selling. There was one that sold for $569,000 and it was only on the market for 8 days. Now, yes, this was a penthouse and it was decked out, beautiful pictures, staged. I mean, this thing, if I could say royal, man, you walked in, it really looked like, they looked like royalty lived there. It was beautiful. Is the marketing that the agent did a little bit better? Possibly. The pictures were very high end, looked very good, the staging, so all these things really do matter, and I'm sure that had something to do with why it sold so quick. And being that it's a penthouse, yes, they are a little bit more they're more desired, but you got some that were sitting on the market for over 6 months. And they've actually, those starting listing price, one of them was listed over $500, the other one was listed at about $470, and they both went drastically down and ended up selling. So that's a nice little snapshot of Harbour Isle in Fort Pierce. The last neighborhood we're looking at is Indian River Estates, and I love this little area in Fort Pierce. This is right off of US 1. You're still on the east side of US 1, so you're close to the beaches. You could get to downtown Fort Pierce pretty quick, but you're also close enough to get to all the awesome dining and all the shopping in Port St. Lucie, and you could even get to downtown Stuart in less than 30 minutes from there. So great location, great place, and there was actually nine homes that sold in that neighborhood in the last 30 days. And price went anywhere from $255,000 to $375,000, which, that's about what we've been seeing in that market. So median sale price, we're going to go at $315,000. That's smack dab in the middle from the lowest and the highest. And then price per square foot, median price per square foot, it's about $225 a square foot. When we come back, whenever you come back, remember this is January 17th. We have a really good snapshot of 3 very, very nice neighborhoods in Fort Pierce that have lots of constants, so you could really gauge what's going on here in Fort Pierce. Guys, if you like what you hear here, please subscribe, comment if you have any input on any of these neighborhoods, anything that I missed, anything that you know is going on in these neighborhoods that might help my take on what's going on. You guys leave it in the comments, share this with your friends, and you guys have a great day.